What up everyone, and welcome back. Today my shelf queen is going to have its first upgrades, hopefully for everyone. In some of my videos I got the feeling that some of the upgrades are a little bit hard for beginners, and probably they are. Today we're going to make it easy. We're going to replace the tires. Don't get me wrong, the stock tires are quite soft, but these ones I think that will look way better. They are smaller. I'm trying to get rid of this look of monster trucky rig. I don't want that. I want to make it a little bit lower and with a more scale look. I'm also going to replace the shocks. I quite often use these shocks. They are quite nice, but they leak quite a lot, okay? But we'll see how they hold this rig. If these springs are too hard, I got a softer set of springs. I'm also going to add some tin solder in the front wheels as well, if possible, a little bit of weight in the front. So let's begin this right away. So wheels already off, okay. Now we're going to replace the tires. I added a little bit of glue on this one, so we got to be careful. Okay, and like so. So these tires got foams, and I will try them first with foams. Let's do the remaining three real quick. This is how they look. They look good, I must say. Now let's take care of the shocks. Be gentle when taking out the light connectors. But this electronics, this board and this connector survived a flood, okay? A deep dive run. I will put links on the description. Go check it out if you want. Now let's take out the shocks. To remove the shocks, you have to take the inside screw, okay? That it's here inside, and we're going to take out the bottom screw. So first we can take out the bottom ones like so. And then we can take out the inner screws. This is not a very good design, but it is what it is. The front ones are a little bit harder, but manageable as well. So this is really easy. Then it's just a matter of pulling them out. Not a big deal, as you can see, and they are all four out. Now let's clean this real quick. So one major issue of these rigs is that these links are too tight. Without shocks this should flex easily, and it doesn't, okay? This is a bad design, okay? This is a really bad design. For this doesn't allow almost any flex. The size difference is still a little bit, okay? So I'm going for the soft springs. And we're getting to the most challenging part of this build, okay? Cutting this. Don't be afraid of cutting this, you just have to cut this flush, okay, to the link. You don't need to take out the link. I'm going to use a Dremel, but you can use a handsaw, X-Acto, anything that can cut this, okay? So let's do that real quick. And like so, without filming it, it's easier, okay? So now let's try to assemble the shocks. Let's see how this goes. This is a 2.5mm for 25 screw. I will use a washer. shock. Then we need to use a spacer, okay? Then this gap, we will use it in our advantage, okay, to put the shock little bit upper and inwards. Now we put another washer and then the nut. Now you want to push it up and forward in order to get a little bit more travel. Okay, like so. In the bottom I'm going to try this 10mm screw, okay? The best way of fixing, okay, in the ridges is to drill the bridge itself, the plastic bridge, and to put a longer screw with a nut here. But for today we're going to press fit it just with a screw, okay? And see if we can run this like so. Okay, it went nice. These links are awful, really awful. Maybe I will make in the future some custom links for this, I don't know. In the front shocks the result should be the same, okay? A little bit harder to put the washers and the nuts, but it's manageable as well. So we're going to fix it more upwards and inwards possible. So holding with the pliers. I've shown this quite a few times, but here's one more. You use the vent hole of the wheel, okay, to secure the wire, and then you begin to twist it. It's really easy. Make sure to have a little bit of paper tape in hand when you finish, to put like so, okay, to secure the tin solder in the wheel. I forgot to show you, this is the weight of a stock wheel, okay, and this is a tin upgraded wheel. 20 grams, okay, quite a difference. So I added a little bit of weight in the chassis up front here, and the wheels are done as well. So let's put all this together and do a small bench test. And meanwhile I laid out some rocks on the table. Now we're going to try this on the bench. Tell me, what do you think about the look of this rig, the shocks, the weights on the wheels and the weights on the chassis? So now let's see how this rig performs here on this rock. Let's try this. These electronics are a little bit jumpy, or quite jumpy, but under load they get a little bit better, okay? Not much, but okay, come on. Okay, awesome. I'm about to flip this, I reckon. No. Okay. Okay, mate. Awesome. Really nice. Now let's try to take this downhill. This is going to flip for sure. It's a shame, this electronics being so jumpy. Okay, mates. Awesome. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please let me know as usual. Please subscribe, that will help a lot the channel to grow. If you have any doubts or questions about this setup or this rig, let me know. If you want to see this compared with another rigs, tell me. It's all for today. See you next time. Bye.